Good evening, and thank you for joining me here tonight on WaterFireCusp Metaphysics. My name is Stephen, and I will be your reader tonight. Tonight's messages are for the Taurus collective, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Once again, thank you all so much for joining me here tonight. I am very grateful for each and every single one of you. Thank you all so much for hitting the like button. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're brand new here, we do all things metaphysics on WaterFireCusp. Spirit, what messages do you have tonight for Taurus, please? Taurus, Spirit, Taurus. Please, Spirit, only the most important messages for those Taurus people who need to hear them the most should come through here for us tonight. Spirit, what messages do you have tonight for Taurus, please, Spirit, for Taurus, for Taurus. All right, Taurus, bear with me for just a moment here while I meditate on this energy, and then we'll get right into the reading for you. All right, Taurus, we do see a couple of major arcana cards here in your spread tonight. You have the Strength card in the past or recent past, and you have the Hierophant in the future or near future parts of your spread. We also see the Two of Pentacles here in the heart of your spread, which is an interesting energy to have in the heart of your spread with the cards that are surrounding that, and I'll get into that in just a moment. You also have the Eight of Cups above in the conscious area of your spread, and you have the King of Swords down below in the subconscious area of your spread. What Spirit is telling me here tonight for you, Taurus, is that you are really being driven from a place of truth right now and a desire for truth. And you have this like very, very, intent, like strong intent about doing so and about going forward in this direction. Because again, you have the King of Swords down below, you have the Strength card in the past or recent past, and you have the Eight of Cups up top in the conscious area of your spread. So consciously, you are walking away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling for you. And with the King of Swords in the subconscious area of your spread, I feel like that's something that is like something that was not being presented to you as the truth, right? Like, who likes to get lied to, right? So perhaps you were not getting the truth out of a certain situation, and now you're actively walking away from it. You're thinking of ways how you can actively walk away from it. And it's funny, the thunder kind of hit at the same time that came to me there. So the Two of Pentacles too, right? In the heart of your spread here, in the focus area of your spread. You're kind of juggling here. Like, you're learning how to ride the waves in terms of, being able to get the truth spoken directly to you, perhaps by someone else, King of Swords. But also, like, in terms of your pursuit for the truth is what I'm getting here. Like, you have to learn, Taurus, that it's like a very delicate juggle in terms of, kind of like sometimes reading between the lines is what I just got, right? Because sometimes the truth is not presented to you in black and white. Sometimes some signs communicate in that fashion, right? There's a lot of signs who, they're just going to tell you how it is, right? But there's a lot of signs too, Taurus, who, don't always communicate that clearly, right? Some signs are kind of in and out of the water, very similar to how you see the waves out there in the background of the Two of Pentacles, right? They're up and down, they're hot and they're cold, right? But I will say, Pentacles energy, you could be dealing with another Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, someone to that degree here, as you're kind of, walking away from the situation because you're not being told the truth about something. But again, it could be take what resonates, right? The Hierophant in the future or near future part of your spread here, you're moving towards an energy of like authority, right? You're moving towards an energy of like divine authority too, right? Like someone who is appointed into like a spiritual leadership position. That is the energy of the Hierophant. So as you're moving forward towards this energy, what Spirit is telling me here, Taurus, is that you're going to get the truth. It may not be necessarily the truth you want to hear, but again, you will get the truth that you are seeking for sure. I mean, again, the Hierophant in the future or near future part of your spread. I see you getting the truth that you seek here, Taurus, for sure. And again, with the Two of Pentacles there in the focus or heart of your spread, you kind of have this like juggling act about you right now, Taurus. You're kind of like trying to figure out how to do the little dance, right? You see the character there, kind of juggling, going back and forth, doing the dance, kind of learning how to ride the waves a little bit, right? riding the waves of life's experiences is what I just got here for you, Taurus, right? Sometimes life's experiences just don't go our way, and we kind of have to learn how to ride the waves a little bit in order to kind of go with the flow of life. And sometimes it's easier said than done. Sometimes it's presented to us in different ways where, again, if someone is not telling us the truth, if someone is not being fair and just and, just forthcoming in their approaches with us and the ways in which they communicate with us, that is definitely something that could teach you some lessons in terms of how to ride these waves, right? Like how to ride these emotional waves of having to deal with different types of people and how they communicate and what they say, how they say it, those types of things here, right? So just a very interesting energy here. I'm going to get some clarity on the energy of this spread here from the bottom of the deck. Okay, yeah, Ten of Swords. So this is like frustrating you to a degree, right? Like the whole walking away, like you're in a point now, Taurus, where I see that because perhaps you're not getting the truth that you seek, right? King of Swords in the subconscious area of your spread, that's where you're being driven from right now, right? Because you're not getting the truth that you seek, not only are you walking away from what is not emotionally fulfilling for you, but also, too, like the Ten of Swords here to clarify the energy. Yeah, I mean, you're feeling kind of defeated to a degree about what's going on right now, Taurus, and that's understandable because if you're, again, if you're walking away from something or someone who is not sharing the truth with you, who is not being, who you thought they were essentially, right? You're going to have the energy of the Ten of Swords. You're going to feel defeated. You're going to kind of, you're going to kind of feel dead inside to a degree, right? So, yeah, that's not surprising there to kind of clarify the entire energy of the spread here, excuse me. So not surprising, but again, you are heading into an energy of the Hierophant, a divinely appointed spiritual leader type energy where, you should be able to find the truth within that energy for sure, Taurus. There's no doubt about that. I want to get some more clarity here. Who is the King of Swords, Spirit? Who is the King of Swords here for Taurus? Who is the King of Swords? All right, Five of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so this is someone who perhaps was playing with your money a little bit. This is someone who, perhaps played with your money to a degree that, who wouldn't be kind of... I get this, like, energy of, like, I don't want to say betrayal because it's not like that, but it's definitely not, like, honest energy here. It's definitely not an energy of, like... someone who you'd want to work with, right? Like, it's definitely like perhaps someone in the workplace kind of like went behind your back with something to that degree. Didn't tell the truth to your boss or something, right? And it put you in a tricky place. And you had to walk away from this person, from this position, something to that degree. You've been juggling on how to do it the right way. It is no longer emotionally fulfilling for you. I mean, the Five of Pentacles clarifying the King of Swords. Again, that's someone who is not really being honest in terms of things that could be doing or dealing with your finances, I mean, that is certainly not the energy that anybody would want to be in, Taurus, that's for sure. So someone who left you out in the cold, right? Someone who kind of put some holds perhaps on some funds. This could even be like a bank to a degree, right? King of Swords, authority figure. And you're learning how to deal with these situations, Taurus, and that's okay because, life is a learning process. You just have to be grateful, show that gratitude for these lessons, show that gratitude for these experiences. You have two major arcana cards in the past, present, future parts of your spread here, Strength and the Hierophant. So we know that you have the strength to deal with this, Taurus. Again, the major arcana cards are in the timeline here for you. And the other areas of your spread here, we see minor arcana cards all over, plus a court card there, which is the energy that you're being driven from, as we've stated. So with the major arcana cards being across the timeline, past, present, future, again, I just see you overcoming these things, Taurus. I see you as you continue to walk away from the emotional discouraged feeling that you have right now, as you continue to get further and further away from this experience, you're going to seek what you want to find. You're going to find that truth. You're going to find perhaps even like a connection with someone in a place of power, right? Like a spiritual leader, right? Someone who can kind of ground you a little bit, but also elevate your consciousness, elevate your frequency. so that you don't have to be able to deal with these types of people anymore, right? Someone who will not tell you the truth, into someone who will, right? Someone who will guide you forward and be able to kind of help you out on this journey of life, through this game of life, so that you don't have to come across someone who is, making you feel like the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So thank you so much for joining me here tonight, Taurus. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, thank you so much for hitting the like button. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and we'll see you very soon at the next reading. Have a great night, Taurus.